Look, I am a high-valued alpha male, and I require a female who is of equal value to me. She needs to be.
Hello, everyone, and welcome again to K Podcast. Today, there is an actual topic that I want to talk about. You know, they've been passport bros for a while now, so I want to talk about the women that are now becoming passport sisters, and the backlash that they've been getting lately. Because some people are getting mad that women are getting passports and actually leaving. And I'm wondering, why are you getting mad when all you were preaching about, some of you, not everybody, some people were talking about, I'm a passport bro, it's a flex. It was a flex until the women joined in. And when the women joined in, it was like, oh, you can't do that. It's only restricted. See, anybody can get a passport. Let me say this again. Anybody can get a passport. But going after women that actually say, okay, you know what, I'm going to travel out, I'm going to go find me a man somewhere. And for those ladies that are traveling out, can I recommend Finland and Ireland? And there are a lot of countries in Europe. I mean, if you're looking for tall, dark, and handsome, or tall, blonde, and handsome, they're all there. Yeah. Because if you're a passport sis, a passport sister, because if you want to do if you're going to match the same level, yeah, let's match the same level. Now, with that being said, it is funny because I had this video over here of a passport bro making fun of a woman that, making fun of a passport girl or passport sister. I don't know how they call themselves, and he was drinking. I think he was taking his drink and nodding and being like, yeah, that's exactly what I like. And I'm like, hold up a second. You know what? Let me just show the video and I'm going to come back. Because they say they are not invested in passport sisters, the girls that are living with passport going to find love. But let's take a look at this particular clip.
I'm a passport girl, and I'm going to use mine, believe that.
Guys, yesterday I had my first date with an American woman. And it was a disaster. It was an absolute disaster. I arrived at the restaurant. First of all, her name is Kimberly. Oh la la, Kimberly. It's not my favorite name, but it's fine, she's pretty, so we sit down, we take the menu, and she looks me in the eyes and she tells me she doesn't eat gluten. You don't eat gluten? But how can you not eat gluten? Gluten is my life. Kimberly, gluten is croissant. Gluten is baguette. How can you not eat gluten?
So I'm going to stop that post over there because the fact that he stitched a black woman and the guy never said anything about the color of the skin. He just said, I had a date with an American woman. And he decided that the American woman that this guy had a date with was a black woman. Did you hear him say the color? Because you know what? I didn't hear it. I heard him say, I went on a date with an American woman. I didn't hear him say, I went on a date with a black woman from America or whatever. But he decided to stitch this video because, we got passport girls now that are out here getting their passport and moving out. Like I said before, Finland is really great. Ireland, nice. And if you're looking for tall men, yeah, you can find all the tall you want over there. Like, they're really tall. Now, with that being said, if you're tired with the dating scene, like they always say, I'm going to repeat, if you're tired with the dating scene, get your passport and go to either Finland or wherever it is. Yeah, that is exactly what I'm saying. Because this is the thing. When I saw this video and that guy never even actually talked about the color of the skin of the woman, and he decided to sip his beer and put a black woman in that post, teach her. I'm like, they're living rent free in your head, and they're not even a thing yet. Passport girls are not even a thing yet. Women getting past, they're not even a thing yet. Because imagine if they become a thing, like it will be a bomb in here. It will explode. The fact that the man said, I had a date with an American woman, and you automatically thought it was a black woman, is something that makes me laugh. I'm like, okay. So you thought the first thing that went to your head was it was a black woman, probably. And this passport bro stitching her because a man said, let me put that video again so that you girls can hear where this is insane and funny.
I'm a passport girl, and I'm going to use mine, believe that.
Guys, yesterday I had my first date with an American woman. And it was a disaster. It was an absolute disaster. An absolute disaster. I arrived at the restaurant.
So you heard that. I hope everybody heard that. So she got a passport and she said, I'm living my life. He decided he was going to stitch her video and put a man running away talking about he had a date with an American woman without even actually talking about if she was black or white or whatever. He just said, I was in a date with an American woman. And that went into, oh, yeah, probably a black woman. Why are some of these women living in your head rent free? Like, I don't understand. Some women, so now that they have passport girls, like she said it, you mad? You didn't even wait and sit down and think about if he was talking about, he did not even specify the color of the skin. He just said what he said. And for that video, I'm gonna give this particular response to.
Shame. 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 Shame, shame, shame. Shame on you.
Yeah. And then I had put a cross bucket, a dust bucket today that was talking about black women. And I don't understand if this man is trying to, grow his audience. Maybe he thinks if he shit enough on black women, he's going to grow his audience and he's going to get more views because, disrespecting a black woman is the norm now. And even leftovers and dusties can actually come over from the other community and talk crap about black women. So a black woman was talking about how society strips the femininity out of black women, and this was his response.
Society has this really weird obsession with stripping the femininity away from black women.
All right, look, I'm sure this is going to get me into trouble, but I want to hear everybody's opinion on this. And please understand, I realize I'm making this observation as a white dude. That's why I want to hear everybody else's opinion. So she says that society is stripping away the femininity of black women. However, throughout my life, I've met very few feminine black women. Like seriously, when I think about all the women I've encountered in my life, and I think specifically about the black ones, I can honestly say that there's only been 1 or 2 instances where they've been feminine. The vast majority of black women I've encountered have been brusque and aggressive. And even though a ton of them have been absolutely fucking gorgeous, they were significantly more masculine than they were feminine. In the way they acted, not the way they looked. So my question is, do you think it's society doing it? Or is it just the behaviors of black women in society today?
Shame. 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 Shame, shame.
Yeah, he had a lot to say. Oh, I've met some black women and all of them were masculine. And I'm like, can you stay in your place, please? Stay in your place. Nobody asked you. I don't think any black women were checking out for you. Nobody was checking out for you. And you had a lot to say in the other video about, you know, why black rich men were going out for. And I'm like, that's why I put the other video when a black man actually responded to his dusty ass talking about, oh, white women are going to black men. Okay, why are white women, why is it that they don't want you? Yeah, they're feminine, but they're leaving you and they don't want you, and you want to be out here targeting black women because you feel like you are going to grow your audience. It's not going to work. We already have these ones over here catching fire. Like literally, hold up. We have people over here that became passport bros and actually complaining about women that they met in the other side. You know, the feminine one, the one that don't want them, the one they had the passport for, and the ones they flew over. And I'm somebody that I don't really care. I don't. Like the last video when the girl was talking about you pay the, I don't care. Let them pay the money. I don't understand why a lot of women really care. Why do you really care? Let them take their ass over there. Less problematic for you. Like this guy over here that was complaining about his girl in whatever country that he had. And I feel like this is where the passport bros are getting mad at the passport girls. Because you're going over there with your money. These girls over here, when they want to travel with their, and they become passport girls, when they travel out to whatever country it is, let me tell you, they get treated well. They get treated better. They get taken out to dinner. They get paid for. They go out with somebody that actually pay for the dinner and take care of them, and don't have to think. They don't have to think about all of this topic that you bring up. Meanwhile, you're the one paying to go over there. These women are not paying to go over there and not getting treated well. So I'm gonna play this video of a passport bro crying because this is something.
To know that you need to quit trusting women so much. I have a chick in Colombia, and I have a chick in every country I've been to now. I got a chick in Colombia. We keep in touch, but we don't talk every day. I know she's messing around with other dudes, whether she wants to admit to it or not, and I also don't care. But some of y'all are putting so much trust and you're getting your heart broke because you think a motherfucker in another country ain't fucking while you gone. And I'm sorry to say that may be true that sometimes. I've had one chick that I felt like in Brazil, she wasn't doing nothing. I still always kept in the back of my mind that there's a chance. And if you don't keep in the back of your mind that there's a chance, when you find out, you're going to end up wanting to hurt yourself. I stopped trusting women so much, I don't care what continent they're on. It's not just U.S. women. And another thing that...
See, the passport bros finally admit to what I've been saying. When you're not there, Fabio...
I'm not even going to go into that detail, but I'm just saying this. Can passport bros stop hating on passport girls? Can passport bros stop hating on passport girls? And ladies, if you want to travel, I already told you where to go. Especially if you're looking for the tall ones. Yeah, I told you where to go. Now, with it being said, with the other guy that was talking about black women being masculine, because I have comments for him. Nobody's checking for you, Otis. Nobody is checking for you. And the fact that you've made it your mission at this point to actually talk about black women masculine, who hurt you? Which black woman hurt you? The fact that you said you met a couple of black women, did you try to hit on them and they didn't want you? Because it's sounding real desperate right now. You're sounding real desperate. It's showing the desperation. And the fact that you're going to come around and talk about black women, I'm like, if you're crying about black women so much and talking about how masculine they are, what is happening with your own community? Why are your women leaving? Why are your women leaving? Why are they not picking you? Is it because of the history? Is it because of what is happening now, the shooting and everything? Is it also because of the way the women are being treated? So we got somebody over here getting mad at black. Like they've become bold enough to actually think they have a place to talk down to black women. They have a place now to actually tell you you're masculine. Meanwhile, they're losing their women in the other side. Like, bruh, you losing your women in the other side too. So stop talking. Stop talking. It's not helping your issue. It's sounding like they don't want you either. You're talking about masculinity. Nobody cares. At the end of the day, you actually did say you contradict yourself by saying women that want to take care of their man. And then you said women that get the bag actually have to look forward to taking care of a man. It's like everybody taking care of a man in here. So it's absolutely bullocks. It's absolutely nah. So maybe if you sit in your place and mind your business and stop talking about black women, and I understand targeting black women is a big market out here, especially if you piss black women off. It's a big market. Yeah, piss them off so you can grow your subscribers. It's not gonna work that way. And I don't want any woman out here listening to any man that is literally out of his mind talking down on you. And don't follow these people. Don't listen to them because they're literally wanting to build up your back. If they can talk nice things about you, they're going to talk terrible. They're going to say terrible things about you so that they can feel like they're in connection with the man that despises you. They want to link in and, I feel like he's been watching the manosphere, probably the black manosphere, and he feels like, yeah, I absolutely have the ground to look at black women and talk about them. You don't have the ground to talk about black women. Sit your ass down in the other side, mind your business. And the thing is, when he's talking all of this, so man, have you seen what is happening nowadays? A lot of black women are getting out because the treatment is so horrible that they're like, you know what, I'm moving out. And because they didn't choose you in particular, because they're choosing everybody now, but not you, particularly because they didn't choose you, you decided to be hot and come up and talk about how black women are masculine. And the same goes with the passport bros too. Because they are the same, they are different sides of the coins, but they are the same. It is the same coin. The passport bros are doing it because they're talking about black women being masculine. You are out here being hot. I don't know who hot you, talking about black women being masculine. And the fact that he talked about it's not about how they look. So you are telling me she can be pretty and all, but she's sterile. The attitude is masculine. Like disrespecting and using the stereotype is what makes me angry in this video. Like, you guys didn't do enough in history by making black women seem as if they are not even human beings in the first place. You know the term female? You know where it comes from? Do you know where the term female came from? But you want to talk about this. Oh, masculine. So we're going to exchange from female to masculinity. Do you know how many stereotypes black women have had? And you're going to come up here and then put your mouth where it doesn't belong. She was talking about, and that lady, I have seen her video, by the way. I actually put her video in one of my shorts. She was talking about why black women are stripped of their femininity. Because she had a photo of herself where she actually posted, and a black man actually changed that photo, put a filter on her face, tried to strip her of her femininity. That video was not towards you, your dusty ass. It was not towards you. But you felt like you in a space to actually come up and actually tell her that you've never met a woman that is feminine. And this is the thing that bothers me. I'm sitting down over here thinking about this. She was talking about somebody putting a filter on her face and actually stitching her and putting a photo side by side with her and Kylie Jenner, by the way, who had a lot of plastic surgery. And talking about how society strips down femininity from Black women. And you decided, yeah, it is absolutely my place to actually come in here and actually strip femininity more down from Black women and call them masculine. So it doesn't matter. I don't know who hurt you. Please go meet your therapist. Black women are not the punching bag. They're not punching bag for anybody. You wouldn't want to be a punching bag either. With the stuff that is happening in your own society, your own community, you wouldn't want to be the talking point. Every time somebody says something about you, you be out here crying. So mind your business. And for the passport bros that are out here trying to tear down passport girls, mind your business too. If they want to travel out, let them travel out. I'm like, girl, if you get your passport and you really want to get out, get out. It's nobody's business. It's your business. And for everybody that has a problem with what I said about women choosing to do whatever they want, this video is for you before I leave again.
Shame. 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 Shame.
So with that being said, I'm going to say this. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you all on the next one. Have a great day and goodbye.